Angelic appearances in the Bible, messengers, warriors, and divine agents. The Bible contains some of the most vivid and awe-inspiring descriptions of angels in all of religious literature. These beings are not only messengers of God but also warriors, protectors, and instruments of divine will. Across the Old Testament Tanakh and the New Testament, angels appear at crucial moments in human history, often when God's message needs to be delivered, divine protection is required, or judgment must be executed. Their presence is overwhelming, and their missions are always purposeful. In the Old Testament, angels are frequently seen interacting with patriarchs, prophets, and kings. One of the earliest appearances is to Hagar, the servant of Abraham and mother of Ishmael. In the wilderness, she is visited by an angel who comforts her and promises that her son will become the father of a great nation. This marks one of the first instances of an angelic messenger offering direct reassurance and prophecy. Another iconic event is the visitation to Abraham by three men, one of whom is later revealed to be an angel or even the Lord himself. This encounter, found in Genesis 18, leads to the announcement of Isaac's birth and the impending judgment on Sodom and Gomorrah. Two angels later proceed to Lot's home, guiding his escape from the doomed city, thus demonstrating angels' role as both messengers and rescuers. Angels also appear as agents of destruction. In 2 Kings 19:35, a single angel is said to have struck down 185,000 Assyrian soldiers overnight, showcasing their terrifying power when executing divine judgment. Similarly, in Exodus, the final plague, the death of the firstborn in Egypt, is carried out by a destroying angel sent by God. In the book of Daniel, angels take on a more defined identity. Gabriel appears to explain Daniel's visions, acting as a divine interpreter. Michael is introduced as a warrior and protector of Israel. These appearances lay the foundation for Christian and Jewish angelology, which later classifies angels into ranks and roles. In the New Testament, angelic activity increases around the birth, life, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Gabriel announces to Mary that she will bear a son, and also appears to Zechariah to foretell the birth of John the Baptist. Angels visit Joseph in dreams, warning him to flee to Egypt. At the resurrection, angels appear at the tomb to announce that Jesus has risen. They are present again at the Ascension, assuring the disciples of Christ's return. Throughout the Bible, angels are portrayed not as mythical beings but as real agents of God's purpose, intervening in both personal and cosmic events. They inspire awe, offer guidance, pronounce judgment, and bear messages that shape the course of history. Their appearances are not random, they occur precisely at moments when divine truth needs to break into human reality. Angel appearances in the Quran, messengers of revelation and power. In the Quran, angels are described as obedient servants of Allah, created from light, who do not act on their own but strictly follow divine commands. Their appearances are never random or decorative, they serve a defined spiritual and cosmic function, whether it is to deliver revelation, execute judgment, protect believers, or record human actions. While the Quran does not include as many detailed narrative accounts of angelic appearances as the Bible, the descriptions it provides are rich in purpose, power, and reverence. One of the most significant angelic figures in the Quran is Gabriel, the angel of revelation. It is through Jibreel that the Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, over a period of 23 years. The Quran refers to Jibreel in various verses, including Surah An-Najm 53:5, 10 and Surah Al-Baqarah 2:97, 98. Although the actual appearance of Jibreel is not detailed in the Quran, Hadith literature describes him as having 600 wings and a presence so overwhelming that it filled the horizon. His arrival marked the beginning of prophethood and the divine communication between heaven and earth. Another group of angels is mentioned in the story of Maryam, Mary, mother of Jesus. In Surah Maryam 19:16, 21 and Surah Al-Imran 3:42, 47, angels appear to her, announcing the miraculous birth of Isa Jesus. The angels assure her of her status as chosen and purified among women and explain that the birth of Jesus will be a sign for all of humanity. These angels deliver divine news that shifts the course of human history, showing their role in great spiritual events. The Quran also speaks of angels involved in battles, especially during times when the Muslims were vastly outnumbered. In Surah Al-Anfal 8:9, 12, angels were sent down to assist the believers during the Battle of Badr, giving them strength and resolve. These appearances reinforce the idea that angels support those who fight for truth under the command of Allah. Two angels, Munkar and Nakir, are mentioned in Hadith rather than the Quran but are deeply embedded in Islamic eschatology. They are tasked with questioning the dead in the grave, marking the beginning of the afterlife. Similarly, angels Raqib and Atid are assigned to every individual to record their deeds, another example of their constant yet unseen presence. Finally, the Quran refers to Malik al-Maut, the angel of death, who extracts souls at their appointed time. He is often associated with Azrael, a name more commonly found in Islamic tradition outside the Quran. His task is one of both fear and divine justice, reminding humanity of the temporary nature of life. In the Quran, angels are not just symbols, they are living agents of divine decree, carrying out tasks with precision and purpose. Their appearances are few but weighty, reserved for moments where divine will must be revealed, enacted, or enforced upon creation. Angelic appearances in the Torah, divine messengers and instruments of judgment. In the Torah, angels play a powerful yet often mysterious role. They appear at moments of divine revelation, protection, judgment, and guidance. The Hebrew word for angel is malak, meaning messenger, and these beings serve as extensions of God's will, not independent entities with free purpose. Although not named as frequently or as clearly as in later Jewish or Christian texts, their appearances in the Torah are filled with awe and meaning. Angels are not just mystical beings, they are direct agents through which the God of Israel interacts with creation. One of the earliest and most significant appearances of angels in the Torah is found in the story of Abraham. In Genesis 18, three mysterious men visit Abraham near the oaks of Mamre. One of them is often interpreted as God himself, while the other two are later revealed as angels. They deliver the promise that Sarah will give birth to Isaac, and then proceed to Sodom and Gomorrah to execute judgment. Their role here is twofold: they bring divine blessing and execute divine wrath. In Genesis 19, the angels rescue Lot and his family from Sodom, warning them of the impending destruction. This act reflects the dual nature of angelic roles as both protectors of the faithful and instruments of justice. Another well-known angelic appearance occurs in Genesis 22, during the binding of Isaac the Akhta. As Abraham raises the knife to sacrifice his son in obedience to God's command, an angel of the Lord calls out to stop him. This angelic intervention marks a pivotal moment in Jewish understanding of obedience and covenant. The angel speaks on behalf of God, affirming Abraham's faith and redirecting him to sacrifice a ram instead. Angels also guide and protect the patriarchs. In Genesis 28, Jacob dreams of a ladder reaching from earth to heaven, with angels ascending and descending upon it. This vision emphasizes the ongoing connection between heaven and earth, and the presence of divine activity in the world. Later, in Genesis 32, Jacob wrestles with a mysterious man throughout the night, an encounter often interpreted as a struggle with an angel or even a divine manifestation. After the struggle, Jacob is renamed Israel, meaning he who wrestles with God. In Exodus, Angels serve both as protectors and as part of divine manifestation. When the Israelites flee Egypt, an angel of God goes before them as part of the pillar of cloud and fire, guiding and guarding them. In Exodus 23:20, God says, "Behold, I send an angel before you to guard you on the way and to bring you to the place that I have prepared." This angel is commanded to lead, protect, and demand obedience. The Torah does not focus on the classification or hierarchy of angels, as later Jewish texts do. Instead, it emphasizes their function to carry out God's will, whether through message, mercy, or judgment. They are not worshipped, questioned, or followed independently. Their appearance is always tied to a greater divine purpose, anchoring them firmly in the sacred narrative of Israel's relationship with God.